Haul video? Fishy haul video? Oh, alright. So we're doing some fish. We got our area cleaned up a little more. We're getting that shit together here. Let's get a little back. Man, we got a new table. Got that stuff up there. We're getting that shit together here. A little cleaned up. Sorta. So, let's get right into this haul video. And we'll do a little tour again of what's going on for readjustments. So, let's get right in. This is a free pile of junk, and the other pile was a pile of junk I bought at the flea market for $28. So, let's get into it. It's a $28 pile. We'll get right into the BS stuff. Case for my phone. Fits my phone that I have here. I have a iPad. Toss it on a sale. Gotta check into this. Playtronics, some kind of remote. 4-pack of hi-fis. $4. This is what we bought at the flea in the truck for $28. $3 on the truck. That's a good one. I can get 5 for it. 6, 7, whatever. I'm gonna keep it. It's a shelf piece for me. Radica Tetris. This comp out 10 to 15. I would think this comps out at 5. I'm not too sure though. This is probably a $40 piece. I've sold broken ones for like 30, so this works. 50. Broken 30. It's in good shape. Nice blue. It's clean. Was clean. So I got my grubby fingers on it. It's clean. Doesn't have a stylus, no charge or no nothing, but no game. But we'll figure it out. DSXL. It's a good one. $2 for these. So 20. I paid 20 for that. Yeah. 20 for that. 3 for that. 2 for that. That's 25. I don't know. Get my shit together here. This is super cheap, so these don't comp out. Neither does this. Sells for like $2 with shipping, so if I want the sale, I guess save it for the flea market. I don't know. Make a lot. You probably put these in a lot. Electronic lot. This comps out at 10 with shipping if it works. Probably don't. $10 on these. Got 3 plugs, 3 charge, 3 phones. Yeah. And we got the Sony Hi-Fi VHS. Comps out at 10. Comps out at 30, but 30 to 40, but I gotta ship it, so it's like 7 pounds. Grind. That's gonna be a not too long of a grind. I can save it for the flea. It's not a big deal. So revampage. What have we done? We got this table here. We've cleaned up our stuff, stuffed it under there a little. PS4 is still stacked up in these 2 corners here. Got this smart TV up here now. Had it all crammed on the desk. Got the computer running. I bought this computer at a yard sale for $30. Works good. Fired it up. Yeah, I probably did a video of those planes. I think I do a video of everything that comes in here now. So we've organize this side. Tighten that up against the wall there. Utilizing this rack here. Some sails. And we got this kind of cleaned up here. Testing station. Consoles. Different things that need to be tested or are listed. I know it's listed and needs to be tested, so I'm not that overwhelmed yet. Cleaning supplies down here, extra cables, markers, and controllers in there for all the consoles. One game each for a console for testing, and plethora of batteries we got going. Got the new light. I showed that off in another video. That's been working good. Maybe we'll go into the dark area. So you got stuff listed. Listed pile up there, here, here. Not that and the screwdriver. That's not listed. This whole rack. Nothing here is listed. Still like processing of listing. We get our flea market cases that we keep building. Little chunks in there, or we could do different little lots through the winter. In the dark room. Everything in this tote is listed. Stuff's been doing pretty good on sales. We gotta pull something out of here anyway, because it's technically another $100 sale. I'll show it to you. Some machinist stuff. There it is, right there. On top, nice and easy. Index plates for machine. 7 of them in there. Had it listed at $125. I think a guy just came in with an offer at $109, which is a pretty good offer. Pretty fair, generous offer. We're probably gonna take it, because I'll show you my sales in a little bit. These are some numbers I've been crunching. It's 60-day sales, and this is the store numbers on the store that we got. It's 160 item store. Yeah, this is numbers on 160 item store that we have running. We're at 194 right now, with probably 2 items sell a day, roughly. We'll call it 1, but it's more feeling like 2. Flea market bin, flea market rack, and all the receivers and stuff. It's our nice new one, our nice new record player. We'll be popping that off, bringing that upstairs soon. Clothing, we get our list soon, sooner than later. Tons of good stuff down there. We got some super old Pink Floyd t-shirts, tour shirts, and roller skates, and all kinds of different hats and stuff in the box. All these books need to get listed. Magazines. We're going to boost up the numbers with the magazines in lots. That'll give me a lot more listings with some more long-term items. There's a couple more tools that need to be listed. This lathe piece that needs to be listed. I think I am going to list these boxes and just do like $30 to ship them. Like, if somebody wants these boxes, I'll ship them to you. So, I don't know. I got three of these Zenith ones that I got to get rid of. I can get rid of them at the flea market too, so I'm not really worried about them, but I'll make a listing. And this is for a very, very old microscope. Somebody that has that microscope might want that case, so I figured I might just list it, just in case. This whole rack we haven't even touched. There's probably 200 listable items in there. This is like all the cameras, binoculars, and stuff like that. And pretty much higher end electronics, MIDIs, and audio, different kinds of audio stuff, expensive stuff. Some cheap stuff in there, but not much. That needs to be listed. I'm doing circles here on you. This rack right here all needs to be listed. And we need to start going through some of these small tool lots and make piles. All these are video game consoles. Those need to start to get listed. A couple of our big items that I'm scared to even think about listing. I've got to list those too. But all this stuff's listed. All these boxes. Figured go through the easy stuff. Everything that's in a box. Quick, easy pictures. I didn't show you guys this. Let's see if I can pull it out. Didn't do a video of this one. So, I got this for $5. It's a good piece. There's a bunch of ammo in it. So I didn't throw away the ammo. I recycled the ammo. Bring it to the police station. It's a top grain genuine cowhide, made in the USA. It's got some nice button fasteners. It's sewn pretty well. It's nice. The inside isn't great. Let's see if we can one-hand it. Inside isn't great, but I can't do it. I gotta two-hand it. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Alright, coming back up. Had to two-hand it. Yeah, the inside isn't all that great. It's sewn. I could do better by hand. But the outside's pretty good. Inside, not so much, but I listed it at $89.99 as an ammo tote. I listed it as ammo tote duck and pheasant because people that hunt duck and pheasant get some more money than a guy that would hunt a deer, and it's pretty cool. You put your ammo in there, cleaning kit, whatever you need, tote it down, your gun. You can put a shoulder strap on it. It's a good piece. $5 I paid for it. It's leather. $5. So that goes on the rack like that. But yeah, gotta keep listing. Notice the more you list, the more you're gonna sell. You just gotta keep sticking to your guns. Today I was supposed to do. I was like, I'm gonna do 50 today. There's no way I'm gonna do 50. I could get 20 done. I'm gonna stay focused to get 100 by the end of the month. So 100 before December. I should get that, no problem. Just gotta be picky and choosy with some stuff's easier to list and some stuff's harder to list. So let's dive into some of these charts real quick. Show you what I was working on. All these numbers are numbers that are in the store. It's like all the items without like everything's like 99 cents now. I just round it up. So 8,470 total in items in the store with 170 units. Units are items. So yeah, this is like current. It's a $50 average of items. And then we got these numbers here. So here's their 60-day total. Yada, 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 yada. All those sales. We're running at a 62.75 average. $2,070 and 33 sales without shipping, and I charge shipping for everything. And I think that broke out my sales average. And that was selling 33 sales. That's about a sale every other day for 60 days. So it's a sale every other day. So every other day is $62. Always gotta factor in your food, gas, time, and money within that $62. And money spent. Money spent is big. Granted, we don't spend a lot of money on anything, so money is a big issue if you're gonna buy lots. We tend to buy a lot better than a couple items. I don't mind buying a couple items because I can crunch a number real easy, but buying lots helps. So these are our basic sales from, this is last night to 2 weeks ago, roughly. It says 60 days, but I didn't do a lot of sales until I hit probably right here. It's right when I started listing a lot, and all this stuff was just kind of sitting. Actually, right when I listed this stuff. This stuff is when I started to really start listing some stuff. Before I had like 40 items in the store, maybe. Just kind of, letting different items go. Because it was flea market season, so I don't tend to put a lot on eBay during flea market season. So we got this Boss pedal. We got it free at a yard sale. Sold it for $100. Profit was $100, and we shipped it out. So I'm gonna just address my shipping. Notice everything's in a 1 at the end. Just about everything. It's all the underlined numbers. So I charge a 1. A fair number. I don't use the scale. This is how I gauge shipping an item, and I quote everything for California, and I figure that out in my price. I just do the numbers real quick in my head. So we'll take these because this is my next item to list right here. So we got these 2 walkie-talkies. I tested them; they work. Gonna buffer the deal with another one for a parts buggy. This one probably works. It just needs to be cleaned. So I'm not even gonna bother cleaning it. I'm just gonna put it free in the lot. I'm gonna let the person buy these 2 for a little bit hefty of a price, and then if they sell, then they get that extra one. They're not gonna know they're getting that. It's just gonna be like a deal. These are made in Japan. They're M190s. They're good. They're nice. December 1966. So old. This is how long the antenna is. It's a 4-footer, 4-foot antenna. So to get some good reception, and just shows the battery. Probably was, if this is not in that hole, it probably is good. If it's there, you can see the red line, probably needs to be replaced. They turned on no problem. Get a nice logo. So price, okay, so let's just say $39.99. I paid $5 for them, so $39.99. We're gonna make some money on them. We'll do no best offer. Shipping is, keep in mind we got that one. They're kind of heavy. $10.81. $10.81. I don't think I can ship it to California for less than that. And the most it's going to cost me is $16, because I would put it in a flat rate medium. So pretty much I go to the scale. I say, quote me a box that measures, this amount, 8 by 8 by 8. Put some bubble wrap in there and weigh the box, do the numbers. For California, they'll probably tell me like $12. So I'm losing $2 if someone in Cali buys it. And if someone in like Georgia buys it, then it would probably be like $9 or $10. So then I'd be covered. So the further it goes, the more I'm going to lose. But I leave a little bit there where I have a little bit of room on the number. So let's get back into this. So, yeah. These are all the numbers. So profit is right here, which was pretty close to what I had over there. And I sold a couple more things, so that leads to tell me one of those numbers was wrong over there, but profit. I paid $306 for everything here. For that profit. No lie. Gone through all these hauls, all my videos. I've logged everything that's come into the store on video and showed you what I paid, so I'm not buffaloing any of these numbers. Yeah. What? Sorry. Got distracted again. Easily happens in the store. So, yeah, this is just peace of mind chart here. But what's a good point to make? Oh, yeah. So I paid $306, but one item that I accounted for in that was my microphone. I bought this 8 years ago. I logged it in. I bought new 8 years ago for $95. I sold it for $75, which is a negative 20 on the profit margin. So minus 95 off of so minus 100 off of this almost. So 211 I paid for all that stuff there to generate 2,000. It can be done. Anything that says free, I got it on a trade, on a turbo trade. That's a whole nother story. And if you want any of that story, you can go to John Riggs' channel for any of that sale stuff. He did a video about a estate sale in Worcester with a massive turbo lot. I didn't see his video before before it went to the sale. I knew about the sale like 3 days before the sale was happening. And it was a very small estate sale and only had 40 pictures. And the guy had a massive amount of video games. Every console. Not all the games for every console, but he had every console with some pretty good games. And games that he had the most of were turbo games. There was 30 games in the lot with a ton of parts, all the boxes, all the manuals, everything complete. Super nice condition. No boxes were smushed. All mint condition stuff. $1,000 for it all. Managed to push that out at like, I don't know. By the time it was done, I cleaned out the whole house almost. I bought every book in the house. We did all the books on Amazon. We scrapped all the wire in the house. I did like $300 in scrap out of the house. We got a dumpster find out of there, which was 70 empty turbo games. Just the boxes for turbo games. Ended up selling those at about $3,000 or so. We grinded them on eBay a year ago, or year or two ago, 2 years ago. So those master games I took on a trade on a couple games that I sold a guy. They were very expensive games. I traded them to him for like 50 master games and like 30 Sega CD games or something like that. It's a crazy deal for me. Good deal for him because he got what he wanted. So yeah, like, subscribe, tell me what you think about these sales, and yeah, tell me anything that you want. I'm gonna go through a couple items that I got that are rare. This is gonna be one of them. Let's just give you a little preview of what's going on in here. It's German, so I can't really look it up all that well, but it's got some chemicals and stuff in here and different funnels. It's kind of sketchy tool. No clue what it is, so do a video and maybe somebody will know what it is. Alright, till the next one. Try to see you sooner than later, or chat with you sooner than later. Peace.